Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of American Miscellaneous. I'm your host Mike. Today I'm going to show you the secret room. The secret room is my personal getaway space. It's where I game, where I watch TV, and I have my personal collection of my favorite, I guess you could say toys. Some people say collectibles, some say action. I guess they're toys, okay? But you can see I have quite a collection all around me, all around us. And even back in here, my wife has quite a collection of She-Ra, Gem, just a lot of random stuff. Anything from wrestling to My Pet Monsters, vintage Golden Girls, big fan of those. You name it. If it was from the 80s and 90s, pretty much I'm into it. Definitely dinosaurs were some of my favorite things as a kid. This is my area where I do whatnot. You can see over here, I got some Motu castles and play sets. Just some odds and ends stuff. Garbage Pail Kid stuff. McDonald Land is really cool. Check this out. Lady Crusaders. They brought back the old LJNs. That's actually the Hulk Hogan Black card. They brought him back. I got a lot of weird pieces. Look at that. Invasion of the Monster Women. But we're not here to show this now. I can show you this another time. Because today, it's all about the secret room. Okay, now we're at the entrance of the secret room, so what you see here, shh, it's a secret. This is my place of getting away, relaxing, and I'm welcoming you in. So don't tell anybody, this is a secret. Now, as you're soaking it all in, there's something I want you guys to know. My wife built this door. She actually built it. She actually built the whole room. It was like a sunroom when we first moved in. So she built the secret door. She put together the details, the shelving, and she did a lot of the putting things where it's supposed to go, the design. However, you know, I helped a little bit. But a lot of it is her artistic design, so I thank her for that. But first things first, let me show you my prized Pee-wee collection. I got Pee-wee everything. If you look, I have Pee-wee mask, Pee-wee darts, Pee-wee color forms, more Pee-wee color forms. If you look in here, there's Pee-wee buttons, like a Pee-wee Garbage Pail Kid, Pee-wee cards, lunchbox with a thermos, of course, the Viewmaster, Zombie, VHS, Viewmaster. There's a carded Pee-wee and a scooter. As you see up here, there's a non-talking Pee-wee. There is the NECA. Here's Terry. Whoa. Here is Cherry with Mr. Bill. Oh no! Here's a talking Pee-wee. And here's a ventriloquist Pee-wee. So I got them all. Right here is Vance, the talking pig from Big Top Pee-wee. Here's Cherry, the puppet Cherry. This is the complete Pee-wee's Playhouse with some special guests. I don't know if you could see some hidden people I have in there that are not a part of Pee-wee's Playhouse, but they're still in there, so they're kind of like Easter eggs. To the right of them is Billy Baloney. That's cool. Yep. Here is signed autograph. Don Gibb. He signed it both as Ray Jackson from Bloodsport and as Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds. I met him at a toy convention, and right there's actually his headband. I got this from him personally. It was great. We had hot dogs together. It was nice. I have right behind Billy Baloney. This is all my treasured stuff. But I want to show you something. Behind Billy Baloney is a picture, David Liebehart, a ventriloquist I really love. I seen him on Tim and Eric's excellent, Tim and Eric's, what's that show called? Awesome show. It's like my favorite show of all time. How could I forget? I got stage fright because David Liebehart drew that picture of my wife and I met him. And I actually have my ventriloquist son, as I call him, and our kids met and they hung out. Also, this is all Postal stuff because I am a mailman. So I got these mice that are mail people. I have a authentic vintage stamp machine with the key. These are very hard to find. And you can see this whole thing is just filled. Even this right here, like a little Mark's toy. The whole thing is just filled with Postal stuff. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have room for that truck. Excuse me, I had to put them right there. I have, if you haven't noticed, Millennium Falcon hanging, Vader's TIE Fighter hanging. My wife did this. Oh, speaking of Pee-wee, over there's also a vintage, we actually took it out of the package, kite. It is a Pee-wee kite. You can see the ribbon are rainbow colored, and it's strung across the steel. Over here, and across the ceiling, you could also see a bunch of my favorite card figures. You can see in here, I love these. These are Hallmark keepsake ornaments. Once they don't make them, they're done. So if you have one you like, keep a hold of it, because they do go up in value. I've been getting into Motu, Masters Universe, so you can see some of my collection that's coming along. Down here, this dinosaur is very rare. That's when they finished this line, and it was one of the last things to come out. You can see I have some xenomorphs and the alien. It works, but he's very picky when he wants to come on. It works. It's an Independence Day alien. And yeah, it's just, he just picks and chooses when he feels like coming on. Anyways, he'll just randomly come on. You can see here is the Battle Beast, my Battle Beast collection. Up there from the thermos all the way here to the complete collection. I'm very proud of that. Very happy. My wife and my wife put this together, but we hunted for these Battle Beasts for a while. Randomly, they're all here though. All 77. Some people say 76, but you have to count these as separates in my opinion. So there's 77. Blue Jag is very hard to get. So scope. A lot of these are hard to get, especially in this condition. I like to, as I get them, I keep upgrading ones that are in better condition. But mine all have rubs. There are variants, like down here. I do have a gorilla. A red gorilla, but that's an orange gorilla, so that's a variant. So I kind of have some extra variants I'm holding on to as well. You can see over here, here's my wrestling wall. This is my daughter's, but I'm holding on to it for her because she doesn't want her dog to get it. It's an autograph of Rhea Ripley. I have Danhausen's autograph. Moose is a very cool guy. I met him. There's my Andy Kaufman's and Shockmaster. Those are kind of like my grails. Up here are my Arco, the Other Worlds figures. These are nice. Their weapons glow in the dark. These are from '83, I believe. And if you're familiar with the old D&K stores, that's where you were able to buy these. I love them. I think they're really cool. They're like bendable, but they're so artistic. Here is Toxic Crusaders I am working on. Very cool line. Very cool. Characters like Psycho and the whole gang. Down here were some random hilarious things. These chickens and toys. That's all stuff and things I collected with my daughter when she was very young. Here you go, Terry. Here is one of my Christmas gifts, Radine. Check that out with the shoulder pads. This is a repro hand. It's an old hand. This is Shogun Warrior, 1977. I believe they're 19 or 21 inches. I don't know why I'm thinking 19, but excuse me, I had one, and then I sold it, regrettably. My wife refurbished it, it was beautiful, and I think I was so sad that she got me another one, and I'm really glad, because it's my favorite Shogun Warrior, I think, because it was my first. This was also a Christmas gift. I gotta find a spot to hang it. My wife got this for me. This is from a local artist here near Youngstown, Warren, Ohio. Made this beautiful picture of Zombie, and she bought this for me at Toy Hio, and she's been holding on to it for a while. And she gave it to me at Christmas. As you can see, I have my Terminators, my Predators, and Alien, some Alien figures all up there. Check it out, another Shogun Warrior. We will refurbish that, it'll be looking good. Here's some rare different things I have. These luchadors with parachutes. You don't see those often. I got a weird ball. These are ultra rare. And I got a graded Hogan Hasbro. This is actually a 90%. I don't know if you can swing in there and see the rating on that. See that? 90. That's pretty nice. Here is a case with some random cool figures I have. Spiral Zone in there. Clash of the Titans. Centurions. Crystar. Just random stuff that I thought was really cool. Over here, it's a lot of smalls, mostly the Rulons from Dino Riders. Rulons are the bad guys, okay? So like all the bugs, the sharks, the lizards, that kind of thing. I don't want good guys. The bad guys look cool, okay? And you could see more Battle Beasts, because I think I'm going to start another collection. Round 2, a set, I'm going for it. Also got the King Hippo PVC. I got some little garbage pail kids. Look at these. These are from 1986. Look how small and cool they are. Don't see those every day. As we go down here, I got some die-cast Shogun Warriors. And Baby Zilla! Look how cute Baby Godzilla is. Eee! And as I look down here, those are homies. This setup is actually from a gumball machine, or not a gumball, but the quarter machine. And this is how they would come. Just like that. You know, you put a quarter in, you get a homie. Now, they go from $5 to $10, maybe more, depending on the character. You know, you could see that they're very small. You get these in quarter machines. Now they're very sought after. As you see down there, I got some Shogunzillas mini. I love those. Over Over here you got Predator. Then up here I got AWA ring with some wrestlers. See right in front of me, this is where I sit down. Usually like this. Right across from me is where I play my video games. And I watch TV while I do that. And to conclude this tour, you can see I got some artwork on the wall, spaghetti. This framed right here, that's from my childhood. I wore out my Boba Fett one as a kid, and my mom had this in the back of the closet when she moved. And then she found it when we went to move into the other house. This was just in the back. This is from 1983. It's even marked on it. Oh, that says 1980. That's the year I was born. But anyways, Empire Strikes Back came out in 80. And this was in the back of a closet. And she said, I thought you would want this. And I did, because I used my Boba Fett pillow. The other side of this has Chewie on it. I have a big collection of Fallout stuff. You can see a lot of the smalls and some random stuff is in there. There's David Tennant's autograph on a Funko Pop. That's my wife's. That's part of her personal collection. There's a signed autograph of Eddie Munster. Not a fan, but he talked me into getting an autograph, and I gave him $50. And I'm really don't even, you know, it is what it is. I gave him $50. Here's an authentic Pay Less Kids sign from a store. This is all the Battle Beasts. Here is a Burger King. There's Uncle Chicken. This is a buttress pillow. It is the most comfortable pillow ever. And it looks like in shape like a butt, but the what's the word I'm looking for? The stuff inside of it is like a memory foam, and it's so nice, and it's my nicest pillow. And I usually, I didn't want it to steal the show by keeping it on my chair, but usually I do cuddle up with this in some fashion because it's the most comfortable thing ever. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my secret room. I hope you saw the big ones. Look at that. I got a blue He-Man up there, the Faker. I got that very rare Arnold knockoff. I got the Yeti, the Toys R Us Yeti. We got Hogan and Rowdy, the giant LJNs. And I got some Marvel superheroes up there. I hope you enjoyed the tour. One last thing. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. You gotta go. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Take it easy. Bye.